Hi and welcome. I am going to channel a message. I don't know what this is about. Um, I was feeling an energy and it was sort of overwhelming, and I just jumped up and felt like I need to pull cards or channel this message so this energy can clear. I used to do this quite often, feel the energies and then channel and share these messages. And I haven't been doing that much often, and I feel like the only way to transmute these energies is to channel it and share it. I have to often decipher what is my energy and what is another energy, and if it is something I should be tapping into or not, and sharing or not. But this felt like I really should. So let's see, please, Spirit, angels, guides, make this very clear what this energy is, who it's for. Let it find whoever it needs to find. What is this energy? It's time to be brave. Okay, so what I was feeling was like a suffocating energy, a feeling of being stuck or trapped, wanting to get out. And okay, so we have it's time to be brave. What is this about? Please make it clear, Spirit. Like whatever is keeping you stuck or trapped, you need to be brave and either face it. She's got a sword there, and that is like communication. It's like air sign energy. Something you need to speak up about. Use your sword. Reach at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. Okay, so I think there's more than one message here. Like collectively, I think there's a subconscious energy, or for some it might be conscious. Because the world is at a pivotal point where so much is changing, and it can be chaotic, and obviously when it's like the death rebirth energy, an important end and a new beginning. When something is ending, it's dying, like a period in time or a way of life or certain structures, certain organizations, certain systems, because that is crumbling down, there can be a lot of fear because there's uncertainty. Like if the company you work for is closing down, right? Or there's structural changes in your company, and people are uncertain about whether they'll still have a job or what they'll do next, that type of energy. But this feels like global and collective because there's so much change, and the change is internal within us, and as our consciousness, as we become more aware, right? More aware spiritually, but also more aware of the things that we didn't understand, we didn't know about in the world, like politics and the economy, and even, social stuff. Like we're seeing things, and it can create this fear energy, because when so many things are falling apart all at once. Even if this isn't global and it's in your life specifically, like if your relationships are, the dynamics are changing, or certain relationships are ending, or you are transitioning into a new phase of your life, the stability and the comfort you had, even if it was unpleasant or unhappy or toxic or just not, maybe it wasn't toxic, maybe it was okay, but it wasn't the highest version and the best timeline that you could possibly have, right? And you want more, you want better, you want something different. But that stability, at least that's something, right? Even if you don't get along with your parents, but they're there, right? And those relationships are fixed and stable. and you don't like your job, but you know you're going to get a paycheck, you know where you're going every day, you know what you're doing. But once these things start falling apart, there's this fear, this, what do I do now? Like, and we always tend to think the worst, that everything's going to go really bad. Number 20 and number 45. Okay, pull another card. So this might be like your inner child or your ego freaking out, like beyond your awareness. Like, what am I going to do now that I have to move out on my own and live on my own, or this relationship is over, now I'm single and I don't have anyone to lean on, or whatever it is, there's an important end. But we sort of have to believe that new beginnings will be positive and better. Magical space clearing time. Okay, so somebody might need to clear the energy. Almost like, you know, whatever timeline you come from, whatever, say you come from a timeline where financially things were really difficult, or you were having conflict with the people around you, or whatever, if it was negative, you need to clear yourself of that energy. And you know, sometimes you need to do that energetically, do a meditation, do a visualization. Sometimes you need to do something physical, like spring clean your house, or get rid of all the things attached to that person that the relationship is now over. Or, you know, there's a, it can be different for everyone. Ask your guides, your higher self, to show you what you need to do to clear your energy of the past. Like, something might have ended and now there's a possibility for a new start, right? Like you could say you had to move out of your parents' home, right? Or you were in a relationship and now that relationship's over and you need to move into a new home, right? But the sadness, the grief, the resentment, whatever energy from that previous situation might still be lingering on you, right? So that makes it difficult for this new beginning, where you can be excited and happy and open to a new start, and that allows you to see the new opportunities. Like if you're still walking around being angry or sad, you might not see the opportunities that are presented for moving to a new place, or you're so angry that you don't notice the people that come into your life that could possibly be new friends, new connections, new acquaintances, new bring something new into your life, because you're still so busy energetically dealing with the old and the past. There's two people attached to each other here. I feel like energetically you need to cut cords with somebody. And this will be different for everyone who that is. If this is someone that you no longer want in your life, right? Or you know deep down that this relationship needs to be over, you need to cut cords in some way, whether that is you need to stop speaking to them, or you're living in the same house still and you need to move out, or you need to, or you're no longer speaking but there's still something that ties you together. Like you need to resolve whatever that is. Powerful personal growth. I enjoy oracle cards. I might pull some tarot. What is the new beginning? Let's shift this energy into something positive because you're just feeling really low vibe. What is the new beginning? What is the new beginning to look forward to? It's time to be brave. Transformation. So there's a lot of change. What is the new beginning? These two. Great gratitude and taking steps. Okay. If you're feeling low, sad, stuck, worried, anxious, desperate, know that there's change happening, right? And you're going to cross a bridge over into a new world, a new reality, a new life. And try to feel grateful. And that's hard when something has been extremely painful. Grateful that it's coming to an end. Grateful that it's changed. Even if if someone has hurt you in a really bad way, right? Feeling gratitude for that situation is difficult, but you can be grateful that there's possibilities and for a new beginning. You can be grateful for this thing coming to an end. You can be grateful that you've learned something here. You can be grateful for the inner change that has happened within you that will inevitably lead to a different life, right? And then maybe meditate on what steps, or not even meditate. There's steps that needs to be taken, even if it's one small step, like deleting someone's contact, or inquiring about a new place to live, or looking it up online, information about applying for that bursary. Take a step, a single step, even if it's asking for advice, or speaking to someone that you trust or feel safe with about what has ended and what you would like. Think about what you would like instead of what has happened. Like, don't think about what you think can now happen. Like, often we feel like, okay, I was playing a certain sport and then I got an injury. This is the end, right? And now it's the end of my athletic career. I'm just making something up, right? Instead of focusing on that, and now you think, okay, I can never play again. Think about what you would like in isolation, as if none of that past existed. Like if you were beamed into this world as a fully grown adult at your age, where you are, and you could choose to do anything, be anything, would you want to go traveling? And don't think, oh, I can't go traveling because of XYZ. Would you want to be in a relationship? And then don't think, I can't be in a relationship, or I'm always going to be single because I've had 7 bad relationships, so I'm always going to be single. Don't let what the past was dictate the future. Like, clear all of that negative thoughts, negative energy, negative whatever emotions. Clear it out and just take a step in a new direction, even if you don't know where you're going. Like, if you have had so many things or one major thing come to an end in your life, and for the past week or the past few months you've been trying to figure out what to do next, and just going around in circles, maybe get up and go and have coffee in a new place. Or sometimes we know what the next step is, and it's not even something new, it's just something that we are afraid to do. Like, maybe you need to say to you need to have a difficult conversation, and you need to call your boss and say, I've been sick for so long. And maybe you being sick for so long was the catalyst for you quitting your job because you've been under stress or you've been overworking and your body needs it. And that is because you're meant to do something else. So you need to have that conversation that you're dreading. Say, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. Maybe you're dreading something that you think you did wrong, and maybe you did do something wrong, and what you're dreading is going to that person and saying, this is what I did, and apologizing, or how can I make this right? So there's something that you need to be brave about. Be brave about this ending. I feel like speaking your truth is going to clear up a whole lot of things. Sometimes it's not safe to just tell anyone and everyone your truth, right? Or something bad that happened, or how you feel about certain things. And I should have put my phone on silent. But there must be someone or some way that you can express something that has happened so that it can let go of you, so you can move forward, or you can let go of that energy, the feeling, the things. But there is a transformation, and you just need to take a step in a right direction and be grateful for what's happening. I want to get, where is my Moonology card? One more card as a guidance message. Is there anything more to this, please, Spirit? Feeling afraid means we don't feel like we have the power to, we're feeling disempowered, right? But that's just a feeling. Even if all the evidence in your past points to things going bad or you not being able to do something, that can change. Powerful personal growth. You can decide to be brave and decide to be confident, and I know that is not easy. Trust me, I know. Taking one step might just free you from so many things and take you towards the things that you want, or even if you don't know what you want, towards something better. Like if you live in a place where there's a lot of negativity, or a lot of crime, a lot of poverty, like I don't know, there might just be one move that you make that changes everything. Luck is on your side. See, this feels like, okay, so the Sagittarius energy is like you've had to deal with a lot of things in your past, but now if there's something that you let go of, whether that is a belief, like I can't be a pilot, like people like us, where I come from, we don't get out, we don't get to do that type of thing. I can't be whatever, or that's never going to happen for me. If you let go of that mindset, or for me to be able to do this is what people say, or what's always been necessary to get there, and who knows, maybe you're the one that does it differently. Or you need to let go of your comfort zone, or the place that you live, or that thing that you do every day, or routinely, or habitually, so that it can make room for the thing that you do want, so that it can take you forward into a new future. It's like being stuck in the past. Let go. There's something that needs to be let go of. Confidence is your key to success. Even if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't feel like you have the resources or the skills, confidence can take you so far. Like it can get you to finally go up and speak to that person that you needed to speak to. And that person might just believe in you, or have some sort of resources, or want to work with you, or whatever it is. Confidently take steps, even if you don't know if it's the right thing. But I feel like we are more and more connected to our intuition. We're just afraid of trusting it. More and more connected to our higher guidance, but we are afraid of trusting it because of past hurts, because our ego mind works in a certain way, and now we're learning to work from higher consciousness, show up as our higher selves. And you might be showing up as your higher self, but there's still an old version of us that wasn't as positive, or didn't feel as positive or as confident, or was afraid, didn't take steps, didn't show up for themselves, didn't do things, didn't protect themselves, didn't believe in themselves. Whatever that is, let it go. Luck is on your side. If you know what the step is that you need to take, then take it. And maybe you feel like there's so many things that are ending and changing that you don't know where to begin. I feel like whatever steps you take, you will be guided. What isn't for you, those doors will be closed. And what is for you, those doors will be opened. Is there anything else for this message? Remember to clear your energy, do a meditation. Going outside, being in nature clears your energy, like going off and walking, going on a hike. What is it called? A forest bath, whether you're going, like we don't have forests where I am, it's technically not called that. But being immersed in nature, among the trees, among flowers, in the wind, in the sunshine, in the the sound of the birds and the animals, it clears your energy. Moving to a different place, or just being in different company, listening to different things or watching different things that's more high vibrational, maybe even a detox, a physical detox, drinking more water or some other form of detox, will clear your energy. And again, this is a general reading, so it will be different for everyone. But be grateful for the endings, even if they are painful and difficult, because there are wonderful new possibilities and new beginnings that are coming. I hope this message helps someone or reaches who it needs to. If you've made it this far, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Interacting with the video helps readers to pick up on your energy, and then there might be more specific, clearer messages for you in future videos. I hope this helps in some way, and that I will see you again in another video.